Hi, welcome to part 2 of my 5-part series on mast cell activation syndrome. In this phase, I want to talk about dietary approaches to mast cell activation syndrome. Now, a lot of people with MCAS get highly reactive to foods, and their available foods or the foods that they tolerate gets to be a shorter and shorter list. And so treating MCAS can really help to get them some freedom back in their diet. So high histamine foods, this is just a few by way of examples, but spinach, tomatoes, citrus foods, cheese, especially aged cheese, processed meat, beer, they're all avocados, they're all high histamine foods. And so if somebody is dealing with MCAS, the first thing I advise them to do is go on a low histamine diet. Now, that can mean one of two things: either reducing foods that are naturally high in histamine, but foods can trigger histamine responses within the body. Okay, so there's a couple of ways that we can dampen those reactions that foods are triggering. I'm going to talk about in the next phase with natural supplementation for mast cell, but it is very sensible to adopt a low histamine diet. And that can also include things like not keeping leftovers indefinitely or not eating leftovers. Like if you're cooking in bulk and you want to batch cook, then freezing remaining portions that aren't going to be eaten right away, because histamine can build up in foods over time. So it's good to be mindful of the high histamine foods, and we will also look at how we can reduce histamine responses to foods in the next portions of this series.